is Shauna Jenkins. Welcome to Inspiring Woman Podcast. Each week, I share an inspiring story, motivation, and tips to help you get through your day. If you're ready to live an inspiring life, tune in for today's motivation. The purpose of life is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experience. Eleanor Roosevelt. Hey, my name is Shauna Jenkins, and welcome back to my podcast. So today I want to dive into the topic, happiness. What is happiness? And the reason why I want to talk about happiness is because during this time and this pandemic and everything that's going on right now, people are starting to question what is real happiness. What they thought was real happiness before is now being questioned. And so most people think of happiness as external things. You know, I have a great job, I have a great wife or husband, I have wonderful children, everything is going right in my life. And be honest, happiness is not when everything is going right in your life. You know, external things are not going to always be, like rainbows and unicorns and fairies. Sometimes happiness, you have to kind of stick with your happiness through the storm. When the tornadoes coming, when the hurricanes coming, when you feel like you want to give up and you land in your bathroom on your knees crying because you can't do this. So, what is happiness? Happiness, there's a quote by my God, I'm gonna probably mess his name up, but let's see. Mahatma Gandhi. He said, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. So basically, it's everything. It's your being. That's what happiness is. Happiness is everything in harmony. And he's not talking about having material things. He's not talking about, he's not talking about anything else outside of himself. He's talking about what you think and what you say and what you do are in harmony. So if you think negative, most likely you're not happy. If you say negative things, most likely you're not happy. And when you do things that are not good, most likely you're not happy. And so a lot of our unhappiness stems from us not liking where we are in life. So happiness is something that people are always searching for. Happiness in others, happiness in things, material things, happiness in their jobs, happiness in their families. But true happiness isn't something you can achieve relying on people, things, your family, or even your career. So most people, if this was not going well in their life, they will be in shambles. And I'm not saying that people don't suffer from depression, like you just walk around with this natural high of happiness, because we are all human, things affect us. But once you learn that those things don't determine how you should feel, then you will have a better look at how your life goes. Because true happiness starts within. So this was something I didn't realize. I really didn't realize that I was responsible for my own happiness. And I know you might be thinking, like, what in the world? But I'm just going to be honest and transparent. I did not realize that I was responsible for my own happiness. The world we live in advertises happiness as being this fictional personage. And if you don't have it at all together, then you can't be happy. So in my past relationship, I can't even talk this morning. In my past relationships, I used to look to my partners to make me feel happy. So no matter what they did, I was never satisfied. And as a child, I thought if I had toys, new clothes, and shoes, then I would be happy. But you know what? True happiness is rare. Most people are walking around with that fake happiness. Because I was walking around with that fake happiness. I'll get on a happiness high, and then I'll be up and then I'll be down and then I'll be up and then I'll be down and then I'll be up. And then, you know what? The cycle just kept repeating itself. And I was just finding myself back into that dark place all the time. So I want to talk to you more about what is happiness. So, true happiness is being satisfied no matter the circumstances. So, when people are financially stable, they feel happy. But if their car breaks down or they lose their job, they become unhappy. So we go through those emotions throughout our day. We can start it off in this upbeat mood. We're like, oh, motivated, ready to get my day started. Boom, somebody says something to you. You're like, oh my God. Then something else happens. You're like, oh my God. Then one more thing happens. You're like, oh my God, woe is me. What is going on with my day? This is like the worst day ever. And that can make or break a person. And then a person that has a better mindset towards happiness, they can say, you know what? It is what it is. This is what's happening right now, and this is not permanent. So let me give you an example. This morning, I went to the gym, right? And I love to have my headphones, and I like to have my little resistant bands because I do a lot of warm-up exercises. And so I went to the gym, thought I grabbed my headphones, right? And my gym is like 10 minutes away from my house. But, I was not going to drop back. So I pull up in the parking lot and looking through my gym bag, trying to get my headphones on and get everything situated. And I'm like looking through my gym bag like, oh my God, where's my headphones? Where are my headphones? Oh my God, this is going to be the worst workout. Oh, I don't like working out without headphones. Like every negative thought was like going through my head at that point. And I was like, you know what? It was not meant for me to have these headphones on. It was meant for me to connect with people and laugh and, have my workout, of course, because I'm not going to let anybody stop me from doing that. But it was meant for me not to have them on. And sometimes you just need to be in your head and thinking, what you got to plan for the day. And so it was a good time for me to just kind of like focus on my workout a lot better because I'm not trying to jam to the music I'm listening to in my ears. But also I was able to think. And though I had my phone, I was writing down thoughts that came to my head. I was writing it down. And so, to be honest, I had an excellent workout without headphones. So, if I would have allowed that to ruin my workout, it would have ruined my workout, which I would have been upset with myself, which would have ruined my day. And so the list just goes on. So, looking to others to help me cope when I should have been looking to myself was something that I always did. I am my own motivator, and my happiness depended on it. Happiness is defined as the state of being happy. Contentment, satisfaction, joy, and cheerfulness are all characteristics of happiness. But at the time, I wasn't exhibiting them. And when I allowed my surroundings to depict my emotions, I realized that true happiness doesn't have to be defined by my circumstances. So, this was something I had to take with myself every day. And mainly because I went through depression before and I know what it feels like. And once I got over it, I would still go through those emotions of things bothering me. So I had to learn how to be in control of my emotions because essentially, we can't stop what happened to us in life. There's always going to be someone trying to, ruin our day, and not on purpose. No one's doing anything on purpose. Most people are dealing with their own stuff. They might be running late to work, and so they cut you off. They might be driving slow because maybe they're a cautious driver, and maybe they had a wreck, and they're afraid that they might have another one. So driving slow under the speed limit is what they want to do. That's what makes them feel safe. And so no one's intentionally trying to ruin our day because most people are just nice people. There are some people that you like, nah, everybody not nice. Most people genuinely want to be friendly people. They just don't know how. So once I realized that my happiness depended on me, and this became evident in my life, I was able to look at things differently. It's hard trying to be happy every day, and life isn't always pleasant. And happiness doesn't come to mind when you lose a loved one, or you lose your job, or when you feel sick. When these things happen, it makes it tough to get through life. And life can be extremely hard, but sometimes we make it harder than we need to. So I was watching a movie with my kids. Like, I love to watch Disney movies. You know, I'm a big kid. So I was watching the movie Trolls with my children, and the characters thought if they ate a troll, they'll be happy. It's just like society, telling you if you do this or buy that, you'll be happy. Life doesn't work like that. You are in control of your happiness, no matter what. Happiness starts with you. Learn how to be happy no matter your circumstances. And there might be times in life when we feel like giving up, but we can't give in. We cannot allow life to take away our happiness. So when I started taking control over my life, I gained my happiness. My life changed completely, and honestly, I love it. There are going to be some bad days and some good days in our life, but every day we wake up, we have a choice to start over. So one of the things I like to do, if I feel myself being frustrated and upset about things, I kind of just do a reset. You know how when you wake up in the morning, you just feel so good and you feel motivated and you're like, oh, I'm going to go out and just achieve every single thing on my to-do list. And then something happens and then something else happens. So what I like to do is do a brain reset. I lay down for about 20-30 minutes and I just relax. I either take a brain nap or I just relax and don't do anything. Breathe and just calm myself down and just get myself in a good mood. And then that's my reset for the day. And sometimes around the middle of the day, before I start prepping dinner, I start to feel like that. And so I started doing that recently because with virtual learning and trying to teach my kids while I manage my business at the same time, it was starting to be where it was affecting how I felt and my mood. And so this really helped me because, like I said, we're all human. No one's walking around jolly and happy every single day. But what we have learned to do for the people who do walk around jolly and happy every single day, they learn how to manage their emotions. They learn that, okay, this moment is not going to matter in 5 years. This moment is not going to matter tomorrow. This moment is not going to matter next week. And so if we're honest with ourselves, you got to ask yourself those questions when you're dealing with a difficult situation. Will this matter later today? Will this matter tomorrow? Will this matter next week? Will this matter next year? Will this matter 5 years from now? And then if you feel in your heart that it will matter, ask yourself, how will it benefit your life by choosing to continue to be upset with it? Because if it's not benefiting your life, then essentially it's ruining your life. And that's the truth. You're either speaking love into your life or you speaking negativity into your life. And so sometimes you have to be real with yourself, like, why be upset with this person who cut you off? Okay, they cut you off the road. They almost hit you. Tell your family, tell your friends, get it all out of your system, and then move on. Don't spread it the next day. Don't go into it next week. Don't blame somebody else. Don't get upset with somebody else. Like, just get over it. Because it doesn't matter, boo. It doesn't matter. Your happiness matter, and your well-being, your emotions is dependent on it. So I want to end with this. This is by Dalai Lama, and he wrote the book, The Art of Happiness. So he says, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. But if you want to be happy, practice compassion. The truth is, we have to practice compassion. Be empathetic to each other, because you got to realize that we're not perfect beings. We do things, we hurt people's feelings, and we all expect to get forgiveness. We all expect people to give us a pass and have compassion for us when we're having a bad day, when we're not in a good mood. We all expect compassion. So give that compassion to someone else. All right, guys, I hope this podcast has been inspiring, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.